Hello, everyone, and a massive, warm welcome to today's video. It is an absolute pleasure to have you here. Before we embark on this incredibly cool adventure, I want to take a genuine moment to send my very best wishes to you and your family. Wherever you are watching from, I truly hope you are in great health, feeling fantastic, and ready to explore one of the most unique places on our planet. Now, let's bundle up in our warmest imaginary gear and travel to the far north of Sweden to discover a hotel that is quite literally a work of art, and a very cold one at that. Imagine a place where almost everything you see, touch, and even drink from is made from crystal clear ice and densely packed snow. The walls, the ceilings, the chairs, the beds, the stunning sculptures that adorn every corner, and even the glass you sip a cocktail from are all crafted from frozen water. This isn't a scene from a fantasy movie. This is a real, functioning hotel located in the small village of Jukkasjärvi in Swedish Lapland, a couple 100 kilometers north of the Arctic Circle. It's called the Icehotel, and it is the original and the most famous hotel built entirely out of ice and snow. Every single year, as the deep winter freeze sets in and the temperatures plummet, a team of artists and builders from all over the world gathers at this spot along the Torne River to create this magnificent temporary structure from scratch. They use a special form of ice called snice, which is a mix of snow and ice that acts like a strong, natural concrete, and thousands of tons of crystal clear ice harvested from the river itself. The entire process is a race against time and a testament to human creativity. The hotel is built, it stands for a few magical winter months, and then, as the sun gains strength and spring arrives, it all slowly melts away, returning its water back to the river from which it came. This cycle of creation and melting means that every single year, the hotel is completely unique. It is a brand new piece of art with new designs, new themes, and new sculptures. So if you visit one winter and then return the next, you will have a completely different experience. It is this beautiful, temporary nature that makes it so special. It is a reminder to appreciate the moment because, like an ice sculpture in the sun, it won't last forever. The entire incredible process begins in the depths of the Scandinavian winter, when the river ice is at its thickest and strongest. Massive blocks of ice, each weighing several tons, are carefully cut from the surface of the Torne River using large saws. This ice is incredibly pure and clear because the river flows so slowly and freezes so gradually that air bubbles and impurities are minimal, creating a transparent, glass-like material that is perfect for carving and sculpting. At the same time, snow cannons are used to spray a huge amount of snow over giant metal forms, which act like molds. This snow is left to settle and harden for a few days. Once it is solid enough, the metal frames are removed, leaving behind strong arched corridors and rooms made entirely of snow. This forms the basic structure of the hotel. Then, the artists move in. They're selected through an international competition, and they come with their designs and their tools. Chainsaws, chisels, ice picks, and even irons to smooth and polish the surfaces. They transform these cold, blank, snowy canvases into breathtaking works of art. Each suite in the hotel is designed by a different artist or team, so every room has its own unique personality and story. One room might be an underwater fantasy with ice sculptures of whales and jellyfish. Another might feel like a magical forest with frozen trees and animals, and another could be an abstract geometric masterpiece playing with light and reflection. The main hall often features enormous, dramatic ice chandeliers that sparkle under the lights, and an ice bar where you can sip drinks from ice glasses. The attention to detail is astonishing. It is a gallery you can spend the night in. Now, the big question on everyone's mind is, what is it actually like to sleep in a room made of ice when it is -20 degrees Celsius outside? The first thing to know is that it is not nearly as cold inside the rooms as it is outside. The thick walls of snow and ice provide excellent insulation, and the temperature inside the hotel remains a relatively constant -5 to -8 degrees Celsius. Guests are given very specific instructions on how to prepare for their night in the Arctic. You are provided with an expedition-grade sleeping bag designed for extreme cold weather, and you sleep on a specially designed bed frame made of ice and wood, which is topped with a thick reindeer fur hide and a mattress inside the sleeping bag. The key is to wear a base layer of thermal long underwear, a warm hat, and thick socks, but to change into these clothes right before you get into the sleeping bag. You should not wear too many bulky layers inside the bag itself, as the insulation works by trapping your body heat, and too many clothes can actually prevent that heat from circulating properly. Most people are surprised to find that they are perfectly warm and cozy throughout the night. It is a strange and wonderful sensation to be wrapped in warmth while your breath freezes in the air above you and you are surrounded by glistening ice art. Of course, for those who find the idea of a night that chilly a bit too adventurous, the iHotel also has warm, traditional cabins and a permanent structure with heated rooms that is open year-round. But for the full, authentic experience, spending a night in the cold is a truly unforgettable adventure. Waking up in the silent, blue-tinted light of the Arctic morning inside a beautiful ice sculpture is a feeling that is very hard to describe. It is peaceful, surreal, and utterly magical. But the iHotel is more than just a place to sleep. It is the centerpiece of a full Arctic experience. The location in Swedish Lapland is itself a huge part of the draw. During the winter months, the sun barely rises above the horizon, creating a long, beautiful twilight of blue and pink light that washes over the snowy landscape for a few hours each day. This magical light, known as the blue hour, makes everything look ethereal and dreamlike. And of course, being so far north, the hotel is located in one of the best places on Earth to witness the northern lights, the aurora borealis. On a clear, dark night, guests can see these incredible green and purple ribbons dancing across the sky in a silent, celestial ballet. The hotel often offers way-up calls if the lights appear in the middle of the night. The activities available to guests are straight out of a winter fairy tale. You can go on a husky sledding adventure, where a team of energetic and friendly dogs pulls you through the silent, snow-covered forests. You can try reindeer sledding, experiencing the traditional transport of the indigenous Sami people. You can learn how to ice fish on a frozen lake or go snowmobiling across vast, white expanses. After a day of adventure, you can warm up in a traditional wood-fired sauna, and for the truly brave, follow it with a roll in the snow or a quick dip in a hole cut into the river ice. The hotel's restaurant serves delicious food made from local ingredients, such as reindeer, Arctic char, and cloudberries, offering a true taste of the North. The entire experience is designed to immerse you completely in the beauty and culture of the Arctic winter. The existence of the iHotel is a brilliant story of turning a challenge into an opportunity. The concept began quite by accident in 1989 when a Japanese ice sculpture group held an exhibition in the area. Some of the visitors decided to spend the night in a sleeping bag inside the exhibition hall, and they loved the unique experience. The locals saw the potential, and the following year, they built the first proper iHotel. It was a very basic structure then, but it captured the world's imagination. Today, it is a sophisticated operation, but it still retains that spirit of creativity and adventure. It is a powerful example of sustainable tourism as well. The entire hotel is built from a natural, renewable resource. When the spring sun arrives and the temperatures rise, the entire structure melts and flows back into the Torne River, leaving no permanent trace on the environment. This allows the cycle to begin again the following winter, pure and new. The Icehotel is more than just a hotel. It is a testament to human imagination, a celebration of winter, and a beautiful, temporary monument to the power and beauty of nature. It shows us that something as simple as frozen water can be transformed into a place of wonder, art, and unforgettable memories. It invites us to embrace the cold, to see the winter not as a time to hide indoors, but as a season of unique beauty and adventure. So, the next time you feel a cold winter day, remember that in a small village in Sweden, people are building a palace out of that very ice and snow and creating magic for all who visit. Thank you so much for joining me on this chilly but incredible journey. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you in the next video.